The spark of war that broke out between Iran and Israel could ignite a chain of global reactions. Today, we will explore how the United States and Iran are preparing for a conflict that could directly involve Europe. Stay tuned. We will reveal how NATO agreements and international strategies are shaping this scenario. Let's discover together the dynamics that could drag Europe into a new great conflict. Events moved quickly, with Israel formally declaring war and Israel mobilizing hundreds of thousands of soldiers. As the war unfolds, Israel already has a strategy of evacuation and blockade in place, limiting crucial resources such as food and water to starve and thirst those it considers its enemies without exception. Many do not know that, already in response to events dating back to October, the United States has already aided Israel and rapidly strengthened its military presence in the areas affected by the Israeli conflict, supporting Israel through the provision of intelligence, resources, and logistical support. This strategic shift signals a deep commitment to Israel. The United States, a key member of NATO, evidently sees the instability of this situation as a direct threat to its interests. But what does this mean for Europe in the context of a military escalation? With growing American involvement, the situation highlights Europe's role as a NATO ally. According to the Articles of the Alliance, especially Article 5, an attack on one member is considered an attack on all. This places Europe in a delicate position, having to submit to NATO obligations and foreign pressure. We also delve into how the many NATO bases in many countries in Europe could be used in this growing conflict, and what would it mean for them to be involved in such a distant but geopolitically close conflict. Many countries in Europe have a large number of NATO bases on the territory, which places them in a very dangerous strategic position in the event of military escalation. The presence of these bases not only facilitates the alliance's logistical and rapid response operations, but could also make them the place to attack to destroy NATO bases in response to an extended conflict. As the United States steps up its commitment to support Israel, Europe finds itself in a delicate situation. As a member of NATO, many European countries could be called upon to actively support operations, implying direct participation beyond logistical support and being a direct target of attacks.